Hey everybody, this is Larry. This is me doing weekly contest 453. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, join me in Discord. Let me know what you think about today's farm or today's contest, everything in between. We'll start the virtual contest in a second, but yeah, be sure to hit all the buttons. Make sure I have pencil, paper. That's really all I need, right? Everything else is up here, and maybe ChatGPT, I guess. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, all right, let's go. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go, 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 go. Uh, uh, I always have to change the layout back. Alright. Maybe I should have done it before. Alright, let's go. Oh, you go elements. K times multiplied by -1. They only. Okay, so you could do K times. You could swap two of them. To be the same, right? Alright, well, I mean, it's either -1 or +1 to change all of them. So then, Alright, well, when would you choose? Oh, it's I and I +1. Whoops, sorry, I misread this. Jeez. I was like, you choose any two i's. That doesn't. Okay, I was like, I don't get how this is hard, but okay. Yeah, okay. I mean, it's forced, right? So here. For C in nums, or for X in nums, right? If. Right, so current is equal to 1. If X times current is not equal to target, then we flip, right? So we ops is equal to 0. So then now we flip. So current -1. No, but you only flip one number, right? Not the entire subset. So okay. I feel like I'm trying to be too clever. So let's try again. For I in range of n. Right, and then now if num sub I is equal to or not equal to target, then num sub I we oops, we flip, and num sub I +1 we also flip, and then ops increment by 1, and then now num sub I should be target, but here we want to do I -1, and then if num sub if num sub the last one is not equal to target, then we can flip, so we return false. Also return false if ops is less than or equal to k, right? So then now we just return p of either 1 or p of -1, right? True, false. Alright, YOLO submit. Maybe I should have tested a little bit more. Why is this wrong? We have 4. The end, I put false, but it should be true. Why? 1, -1, 2, 3. So that's not it. So 1, 2. Let's see. Okay, so this is right, but then now I guess ops is high. It's 5. Huh. This is also 5. Is that true? So, whoops. Okay. I put false, but it's true. Why is it true? Does it wrap around or something? Did I miss something up? I don't get it. Okay, so, this is so dumb. I mean me. Alright, so here you go -1, 1, then -1, -1. That's 2 operations. And then 3, 4. That's 4, right? Why is that 5? Is that... Am I off by 1 somewhere? How can I be off by 1 somewhere? Huh. Alright, that's... why is this... How am I satisfied? Get out of here. I'm trying to submit and he's saying you and is it blocking my thing, man? Happy I'm not giving you a unhappy face. Okay, so go to 1, so that's 1. 2, so that's all 1. Okay. 3, so this is 5, 6. I don't get it. Am I misunderstanding this? Do I have a typo? I'm so confused on a Q1. I mean, this looks right? Alright, well, let's print nums, print everything. Right, it's okay. That looks right. That looks right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Huh? Okay, so I mean, I guess that's right. Is this wrong? 0. What was the input again? This is the input, so maybe that's wrong. Oh, I am dumb. I am dumb. Okay, I see. Wow, I am dumb. Ooh, what happened? Did I reset by accident? What is going on? I don't know what happened here. I see what's going on though, so I think we're good. Maybe we're good if the if Leetcode stops being dumb. But yeah, okay, fine. That's what happens when you're dumb, like me. Because we use the same thing, so that's why. Okay. That's actually pretty bad. And now I don't even have the submission thing anymore. Can I just use this one? Okay. Actually, that's kind of nice. I know. I like that they changed it, even though I have to figure out ridiculous ways to change it. All right. That was just pretty dumb. All right. Whoopsie daisies. So I'm pretty behind now, but that's okay. Oh, well, maybe more behind than I expected, but still. All right, let's go. We could still finish this. People finish this in 3 minutes. I could finish this in maybe longer. Cheaters are so silly. Anyway, you're giving away a complex and the unlocked computers in a room. Unique password. The password to compare. Complexity I. Password is already decrypted and serves as root. You can decrypt the password for the computer I using the password for computer J, where J is any. Okay. Honestly, that first one took so much energy out of me. Trying to read this and not doing so Gucci. Okay, so 0 is the thing, and then we can unlock the other ones. You could decrypt. So okay, so to get I, which has to be later, it has the complexity. Okay. You can decrypt the password for the computer I using the password for computer J, where J is any. Okay, so that sounds reasonable. So for I, if there's a to decrypt the password for I, you must already unlock a computer J, such that I mean those two are kind of saying this, not the same thing, but in a weird way. Okay, find a permutation in which computers can be unlocked. Permutation mod. All right. Okay, let's see. Complexity. Alright. Alright, let me get a water real quick. There's some like weird topological sort-y thing. Okay, so we start at 0, and then we go to any number that is later but bigger. Right? I'm trying to even just understand this, to be honest. Alright. So from 0, it goes from 1 to, and then it goes to any number that's higher to the right. Right? And because you can do all of those, it basically has like, okay, but what if it can't? I'm kind of confused about this one, honestly. It's a little bit awkward. This one is because you can't unlock these two at all, but you can decrypt the password for using okay. Yeah, I mean, I guess n factorial is probably not gonna be good, but we have two numbers. Is it just I don't get it. Is it just n factorial and not? Because no, I get so there's some like inverse thing. I just don't get this one. It's either it's possible and not, but is that true? Because by definition, if this is possible, then the first computer can decrypt everything, right? Like, why is that not true? If the first computer cannot decrypt everything, then because everything is transitive, right? Am I just confused? No, it's not quite that. Oh no! It's still, you could always unlock using the first computer, right? So I think that's the part that I'm just a little bit confused about. So maybe that's right. I don't know. So then that means that for I in range x in whatever, for I in range of n, right? Oh, let's start at 1. If complexity of I is less than or equal to complexity of 0, then it's just not possible, right? Then we return 0. Otherwise, then now it is just yeah, otherwise this is just, am I going nuts? I mean, it is a Q2, so it could be that this is this, but that is just a very silly problem. That's why it's a little bit weird. But YOLO submit? Nope. Maybe I don't understand this. Wait, oh man, I didn't even get the input right. But there should have been, why do I have such a bad typo, Larry? Okay, so you have n is 3. So 3, why is it not just 2? 1 R times 1 R times 2, right? Am I just bad? Okay, well. Alright. I mean, if I didn't have a silly typo, that would have been, you know, not so dumb. But today I am a dumb boy. So, alright, let's go. Count partitions with max, min differences at most k. Okay. Can't believe I have a typo on that one. That is just silly. Maybe it's a good thing I don't do these contests anymore. It's so frustrating. Anyway, okay, let's start. You're given an integer array nums and a k. You partition nums into one or more non-empty contiguous segments such that in each segment, the difference between the maximum and the minimum is at most k. Okay. Turn the number of ways. N is, what's that, 50,000? 50,000. N squared is trivial, I guess. So then it's just like a mono Q thing where, okay, this is 3, and you sub over the thing. Okay, so it is kind of like DP, but how is this a medium though? That's such a hard medium, I feel like. Maybe not. Maybe I'm thinking about it the wrong way. But okay, let's do an N squared first, and then we'll think about it. Right, so N squared will look like this. Okay, so here we go. How far can we go back? And that's through a mono Q, right? Because then now this is just a mono stack, so it's max Q, and then a min Q. I think people probably have template code for this. I'm gonna write it out. So right, that means that okay. While length of max Q is greater than 0 and max Q, the last element is smaller than, okay, x is 0 to num sub I, right? X, then, or if it's equal to, then we go back, right? Yeah. Mx, then mxq dot pop, right? Kind of. We also want the index, so we do that. So then now we do mxq dot append I and x, right? Well, length of m in q. I'm just laughing because of the silly problem that I had last in Q2. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, right. Same thing. Okay, right. So then now we go. So the max number is going to be max Q of 0 minus min Q of 0. So that's going to be the delta. So while delta is greater than K, then now we pop from the front, right? Okay, yeah. Then now, if mx, oh, this is of 1. So then now, if the index is less than on the min side, on the max, oh yeah, if the index is early on the max side, then we do a pop left here. Else we do a pop min. I guess you could pop both as well, actually. So maybe we have to do a check for it. And then else, so they equal, so then we pop left from both. And the invariant is that this will always terminate before it runs out, because then now delta will be 0, right? Delta is mxq 0, 1 minus, right? Okay. Then now delta is 0, so then that's how far you can go back. And then now, so then that's how far you could go back. So then you just count the sum of those things. So then now you have dp is equal to 0 times n plus 1, say. And then you have now, I don't know, I call it dpp for prefix sum for whatever reasons, but so then yeah. Okay, so then now we want the sum from the min of mxq0 So that's the index in which the last number is in the. It's in the range. Okay, so yeah, min of these is going to be the furthest. Right. To I or I minus 1 maybe. So then now we have. In theory, you would write something like dp sub I so you have like for j in range from this number to I minus 1 technically dp sub j, but no, you would write the dynamic programming part, so that would be dpp of. I'm gonna get the index so wrong, but that's okay, maybe. We'll see. Very likely to get index wrong. This minus 1? No, it's well, no, it's minus 1, but this is this plus 1, so this is this plus 1, and this is also plus 1. And then now, or maybe this is just I. No. This is confusing a little bit with the prefix sum in things. And then now, dpp of I plus 2 is equal to dpp I plus 1 plus dp of I plus 1 for things. And then now we just return. Well, that's the number of count from all those things. Yep. And then we just want to return dp of minus 1, return mod. And we have to do mod stuff along the way, remind me. Okay, well 0 is not going to be Gucci because we don't have 1. We have to set dp of 0 is equal to 1, and as a result dpp of 0 is also 1. No, we want this to be 0. dpp of 1 is equal to 1, I think, to calculate the prefix correctly. 6 is fine. 1 is obviously not. We need to mod some stuff anyway, so let's do that before I forget. I mean, that's not the reason why this is failing, but alright. It was 334. I have one partition for k is equal to 0. Alright, well, I mean, that's a good case to debug actually. So let's take a look at the array. So that's going to be one way. Okay, so there's one way. So the 3 goes all the way to the left, so there's one way. That sounds reasonable. This 3 though, there's 2 ways, right? So it's going to be 1 and 1. I don't think I set up the sentinel values correctly, maybe? No. It's roughly right, but it's not. This should be 2, and then this should add to 2, right? Alright, for now, let's ignore this, and then we do. Alright, let's see if that works real quick. Nope. No, I mean, this should be right in idea. DPP doesn't make sense, but that's fine. Okay, so this is the last index, so it's gonna be this -1 maybe? Maybe that's why I'm like a little bit weird. Does this go to like -1 and never infinity or something? I don't know. Why is this taking so long? Maybe it just does long. Okay, but still not right. This shouldn't be 0. Okay, well, let's print out what this is doing. This is so annoying. Or like I'm so bad. That's why it's annoying. I feel like this is basically done, but I'm just dumb. Okay, so 0, 3. Yeah, okay. So 0, 0, 3, that's fine. So then now we want this should be to -1. But this is just +1. I think that's why I messed up. I actually meant to do that, but I forgot. Okay, so this is still 6, okay, and this is 1. Not so great. 1, 1, okay, I see. So then actually this is where I was wrong with the equal sign actually. Okay. I actually was thinking about this, but then I think I was wrong on the typewriting. Okay, so that looks okay. Of course this is now going to be too slow, so then now we want to write. Where did I have it? Did I just erase it? Oh no, it's this one. Okay. I was like, why would I erase that? Okay, 62, 62. Alright. Let's YOLO submit. Am I confident? Not at all, but that's fine. It's fine. Okay. Well, it's a little hopeful though. But okay, so we have 3, the answer is 4. What's this? K is 6. So that means that you have I just print it out, actually. I don't have to guess. 1, right, and then 1, that's fine. 13 could go to yeah, that's fine, yeah. And this is 3, I guess that's less fine. So, yeah. What's this and this? Oh, wait. No, it's still, no, but 12, it should actually go all the way to the left, so I think maybe that's where I have an issue. Because here, I say 1 for the max and then the min. But the max and the min does not extend through the max and the min, right? Okay, yeah, I think that's where I'm wrong. I'm popping too aggressively here. Because I always I skipped all the numbers. Because I go to the numbers to the, okay, fine. I'm just being dumb. Okay, so then maybe I just do left is equal to 0. And then now, we increment left by 1. So then if mxq00 is equal to left, if mnq how's this a medium though? I mean, I don't think it's hard, but it's not, I don't know, shouldn't be that easy. Okay, right, so then increment, okay. And then now this is going to be this, and then this is going to be left +1. So it goes to the, not the previous one, but the, either left or left +1. Let's see. Alright, 624, that looks okay. Because I removed the numbers to the right or to the left of, to the left of the index I'm caring about. I'm still printing stuff. Okay, here. 624, YOLO submit. Come on, please. Okay, good. I was a little bit aggressive on that pruning. Alright, how am I doing? Alright, not so Gucci because of a lot of wrong answers today. Today is a very bad wrong answer day. But okay, let's go. Q4, minimum steps to convert strings of operation. I have an hour left, exactly an hour left, so we'll see. Reverse substring. So okay, so you have either what is an operation? Operation is okay. No single name, maybe. For each character of each substring can be used in each type of operation at most once. Okay, I see. So that's why you have the substring thing. N is okay. N is 100. Is interesting. I think a lot of it's going to be pre-processing to figure out the operations, and then it just becomes. Well, then it's not so bad after that, but in theory, so then it's just a lot of pre-processing, right? Because the DP is pretty straightforward if you have all the things operated. So then you have something like I guess they have to be the same, right? Okay. Oh, there's a replace. So then now the replace costs, right? So then now maybe I do something like, okay, so, okay, can replace. So for n in range sub start n, and then this is just if word one. I want to say something like delta is equal to 0 for j in. Oh no, I could. It's rolling, right? I don't need to do it that way. So then now, okay, so delta is actually here, right? So then if word of 1 n is not equal to word 2 of n, then now we increment delta. If delta is greater than 1, we break, because then we can't do the replace. Otherwise, if delta is, then we just do, then start n can be good. So then now replace is good. Replace start n is equal to true, or something like that, right? So maybe we write something like, yeah. Something like that, right? Okay. And then now the other one is swap. Swap's a little bit trickier, right? It's gonna be the same idea though, right? We have right, so then now, okay, so if it's not the same, then what happens? Then now, okay, swap is equal to none, and then if they're not the same, then we want to say swap is equal to maybe this, but only if, so okay, so that means that, okay, if it's the same, it's fine. If not, and then maybe like a swap done is equal to false. And then okay, so then now if swap is none, then we just set this. Else, we want to say if word 2 of n is equal to swap of 0, and word 1 of n is equal to swap of 1, then swap done is equal to true. And then yeah, if it's not, then we break, because that means that, you know, there's no bueno. Otherwise, oh yeah, and this is if not swap none, not swap none, done, and this, right? That's why we had it there. Okay. Otherwise, yeah. Technically, I guess if you have a swap, then this is already replaced. So I don't know, but we can just write if swap done, then we can do swap start n is equal to true. Though I guess technically you can always, like, I don't know. Okay, so kept it n square, I think. Maybe they're wrong, but I think it's roughly fine. Okay, so and then now reverse substring. Guess that's the tricky one, right? Maybe we, I mean, it's just like oh, this is bad. I mean, this is just like n cubed, so that should be pretty fine, right? Because then now it's if word 1 start to n plus 1 is equal to, I guess we'll flip this one, is equal to worth 2 of start to n plus 1. Then reverse is true, so then we can just reverse of start n is equal to true. Right, so then what the, and then now it's just dp, right? So then here we have index, right? So if index is equal to n, then we return true, we're done. Oh wait, the minimum operation, so actually we return 0, we're done. Otherwise we just try it all, right? So for j in range from index to n, so then now it is if we place from index to j, then we can best is equal to infinity. Best is equal to in best, and then go of j plus 1, right? Yeah, j plus 1 plus 1. That's why I was confused. As one operation, and then if swap of index of j, I guess this is actually all the same, right? Or reverse, and then that's it. And then yeah. And then the answer is 442, but I'm getting no idea. Tuple index out of bounds. Huh? I don't know if some of these may be keywords, I guess. But okay, string does not have line 35. Oh. What? Swap is equal to this. Oh. Because I used double swap. Current. That is bad, Larry. Okay, 466. 442. So definitely not the min. Oh yeah, because we took these things out. Okay. I mean, yeah, because I don't know. That's why the 446 still. Okay, the 4 and 4 is good. 6 not so much. What is the idea here? Did I misunderstand this problem? I guess I did. Because you can do 2 operations on one substring. I think I'm clearly I was very confused. I thought you can only do 1 operation on one substring. But okay, each of these kinds, each character of each substring can be used in each type of operation at most once. I see. What does a single index mean? Oh, swap. I thought each substring can be selected once. I think that's the part that I'm kind of trying to understand what they're asking for with respect to. So I don't know. I guess I just messed up. But okay. Single index can be a replace, a swap, or a reverse. I mean, reverse just. I don't know. This is so weird. Okay, so you do a reverse, and then you do a swap of C and A. Okay. I don't know that I understand it honestly now. Okay, I have to think about it though. I mean, I think the pre-process still may be okay, but well, I don't know, because reverse doesn't even make sense anymore. If you could do stuff like that, I mean, and cube is fine, so maybe we still am fine, but I feel a lot of weird problem on this one. But maybe I should look at all the examples first. Yeah, well, okay. So definitely we wasted a lot of time, but that's okay. How would I do that then? I mean, the answer is actually pretty straightforward. It's just more DP, right? It is, yeah, okay, all right. Okay, I totally misunderstood this problem, so okay. But here it is just, yeah, this, and then it is, I don't know how to I mean, this part I do, right? Just like another go to or whatever from index to J, right? So then now we have another function that's like from left to right, and we want to calculate from left to right what is the min, right? And so there, the reversing part is kind of tricky actually, but maybe not. Maybe not. We just have to not do it twice, right? Can we do it twice anyway? So that means that if you reverse, then you cannot reverse anything in the substring again, I think. It's not clear that, okay. Right, so, okay, I think I get it. So then okay, so, if word 1 of left is equal to word 2 of left, then one possible answer is just we don't do anything and we skip, right? Because there's no operation. It's a substring, but you don't care. So you can just say best is f min of go to left plus 1, right? And then the other thing would have been okay, so that's that, and then the other is to swap. Swap is a little bit confusing though. Maybe not. Maybe we just kind of do it in a consistent way, which is okay. Let's also combine this so that we have right, left, right, -1, straightforward stuff. So then now best case is, or base case is actually if this is this, then we just return 0, maybe. We'll see. That's the base case. We got rid of all the characters. Otherwise, okay, so that's if they're equal to shrimp off. And then now you only want to swap from the beginning and the end, so that would give us all the possibilities. So then now we want to say if 1 of left is equal to word 2 of right, and word 2 of word 1 of right is equal to word 2 of left, then now swap. So then you have Left +1, right -1, +1 for one move. And of course, you have to put best in there. What are you doing? Okay. And then the other is just changing one character, so yeah, we can always change. Though I guess we'll put a filter for if they're not equal to same, because why not? Left plus, oh, what am I doing? +1, right, +1 for change. And then if we're, I don't know if I need this, but I do want to, I don't know, it's consistent with the things that I've been doing, so maybe I don't need this, but it doesn't hurt, I suppose, right? So this is another change. And then now the hard part is the reverse, right? So then now go to reverse. It's going to be just left, right? We just have to do the math again, and then we just +1, and then we return best. Because once you reverse, you can't do anything with any of the characters on reversing again anyway. So we have go reverse 2R, oops, left, right, same base case. The only thing that's different really is that we cannot go reverse again, but also just all these cases that I'm going to copy and paste. We'll have to go through them. Okay, so that means that if left is equal to right, then we do this. Okay, so actually let me be consistent actually. Word 1 goes from right to left, word 2 goes from left to right. The equivalent as long as you're consistent. So that means that, okay, so that means that the first character is going to be alright, and then we go from right, okay, right, and then now first so then now we're able to be consistent with our indexing, right? And then the swap is actually funny, because then now we could do this. Yeah, I think this is right. And then change. So then now the first character of word 1. Oh, I have to go. These are all reverse version of this. So I have to do let me just fix these anyway. Okay. But where were we? We were swap. No, we did swap this one, and then this is left. It's not even right, and okay. Let's give a spin. 3, 4, 4. Alright, well, I mean, still not great though, because great would be if it is correct. The 3 is not good. Actually, it's better than expected, which is not great at all. Minimum number of operations. Huh. How did I get 3? Am I adding 1 in all the right places? Oh, no, this is right. Okay, so this is if nothing happens, and we just remove. This is swap, and then now in the reverse, it should be okay though, right? Maybe. I mean, me being 3 is actually more concerning. I think there is a case in which I'm not quite sure how to do, honestly, now that I think about it, because you can do like A, B, B. I mean, I'm writing it in a way that A matches with A and then B matches with B. How do you do 2 swaps, right? Each character of each substring can be used in each type of operation at most once. I don't know what that means. What does this mean? What are they saying? How come they can't speak English? Each of these counts as one operation, that's fine. Each character of each substring can be used in each type of operation at most once. No single index can be involved more than 1 replace, 1 swap. Is it like combined 1 replace, 1 swap, or 1 reverse? Or it's just not, because like 1 reverse, like here, you could say that every index is involved in 1 reverse, and then there's a swap afterwards. This problem is so like, I don't know, but people are able to read it correctly and solve it quickly, you know. So I don't know. I'm just so confused. And how did I get 3 though? What's it? Why does it think 3 is enough? So let's say we reverse. So what is this reverse? FDCBA. So then, okay. So it still should be 4. I don't. Okay. Let's say we remove the reverse for now. Then what is the answer? It's 4. So the reverse is giving me a better answer for some reason. What is it reversing? Left, right, +1. How much time do I have left? I have 40 minutes left, which should be enough if I'm not dumb. But I am dumb, so we'll see. Yeah, 4, 4 is 1. That is probably right. Wait, what? 4, 4 is 1 because you have to change it. Okay, fine. Yeah, and here that guarantees that. I don't know what this means. Like, can you do a replace and then a swap? I think that I mean, you probably wouldn't do both, but it is very awkward phrasing. 3, 3 is 1. 3, 4 is 2. On the reverse, is it though? No, because it's already reversed. So yeah, okay, fine. Maybe that's right. We just have to do 2 changes. Okay, fine. 2, 2 is 0. I don't know. This is not super helpful. Like there's so many states that debugging is just annoying. Meanwhile, I'm not even getting this though. Maybe I should debug this first. Why is this no bueno? Why am I not getting? Why am I getting 4? So that. Okay, 0 is 4, 1 is 4. 1 is 4 is a little bit weird actually. Maybe not. Okay, so you have 1 character left. Okay, 4 is 2. Okay, fine. 3 is 3, which is maybe also fair. But this should be going here, right? So here, print left, right, go to all left, right. Right. Then here should be 0 and 5. Reverse is giving me 3. In theory, reverse should be giving, well, just 1, right, for the swap. So why does it not go to here? Or here? Well, this is very wrong. I probably did something weird. Yeah. Okay. I mean, that was definitely wrong, though. I don't know how to fix it, but alright. So basically, no. I mean, this is. I think this is right. I mean, it was definitely wrong before. Did I have swap wrong the other place too? No, this is right, but I think this I got it weird. Okay, that's good. Still wrong, unfortunately. Still 5 is still 3. That doesn't even include the +1. Why? Alright, let's try something even really dumb. ABC, CBA. Does that give me 1? Ah, okay, so that's good. And then now maybe I do CBB, so then that should be 2, right? Maybe? Okay, so that's still 1 is definitely not the right answer. Oh no. Yeah, no, that is definitely not the right answer. 0 to 2 should not be 0. That makes no sense at all. CBB. So then now you look at the first one, the second one, and then A and B. Oh, my indexings are really wrong. Okay, my reverse is just wrong because I do not keep track of the other things. So we need another state. That's why. We need another state to keep track. Okay, well, that's probably why. Okay, I mean, okay, so there was some funky thing. Okay, it would explain all the funky things. So here maybe we do the length, we just do the +1. That would make sense a little bit in the sense that yeah. So length is the true left. Okay, now do the math. Maybe this is like the first. Let's just say this is first. And now this is going to be left. Right. Okay. What does the first mean? The first true left. Okay. I mean that would make sense. And then now this is why this is n cubed instead of n squared, which would be a little bit too efficient. Okay. So then what does this mean? Okay. I mean I thought that it didn't matter, but first. So okay. So it goes from right to left, but not really. Right. It goes from. Okay, so let's say it goes from 1 to 10. Let's say left right is 10 and the first is 1, right? So that means that when you go from 2 and then now you recursive to 2 to 10, it's going to be 2 to 10 to 1 to 9 on the right side on the word 1. Okay, so then it's just the offset. Well, it's the left offset, but it's not the. We still also want to have right offset. So I don't know how that is going to work out without n to the 4th type thing. I mean, I guess you could do the math. Right? No, because you still have... Oh, no. Because you can't do the math on that way. That is way hard. No, because you have to... Do you have to do the right side? Yes, because okay, so reverse is definitely harder than I anticipate. Okay, let me think. Slow down, think about this. Okay, we need something like this, something that is an anchor. Because basically you want the left right on the top side and the left right on word 2. So because this is not okay. In theory you want this, but then now you have to try to figure out a way to, because that's too many, right? That's n. Is it? No, it's too many. So then now can you express one in terms of the other? I mean, the only operation that really mess things up are reverse, right? The other ones we don't need the reverse to do it. I don't know what all this. I don't know what this means until I get more wrong answers. I think that's the problem. Like all the single index. Hmm. And not doing so well with this contest, but I thought I could do it that way, but clearly not. Because then now, how do you... Like, you have to keep track of the true left and the true right to begin with. Do you? Yes, because in theory, if you remove the first line up, and then first 9 of those, huh. Because you have to keep track of what the true left is and the true right, the boundary for these things. Alright, well, I have no idea then. Alright, let's think. Alright, so this is just standard-ish without the reverse. Can I simplify the reverse? I think the problem is I don't think I understand the problem still. Because it's like so hard to understand how to read this. Like, what is the reverse thing? So it can be in replace and swap, though you wouldn't do swap and replace at the same time, or at least... Yeah, I don't think you would do that at the same time. So you either do a swap or a replace, which is what I was trying to do. Once you do, what is this? What does the reverse mean? Reverse substring, but like... How does the... Like, once you reverse, you wouldn't want to reverse again anyway, that's one, but... But I'm also just confused, like, what are they, like, what are the conditions? Am I interpreting it right, even? I mean, the replace thing is easy. The swap thing is hard. Maybe. Maybe? Maybe it's not that hard. Maybe because now that you don't have a choice. Maybe I don't have to solve this with DP. Is that the idea? It's just that now we just count the number of different characters or something like that, right? Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. That means that for I in range of left, right plus 1, if word 1 of I is not equal to word 2 of right minus I or something, right? No, okay, well, alright, let's just say offset is equal to from 0, and then this is minus left, and then now this is just left plus offset, and this is right minus offset. And they're inclusive, so it's kind of fine, even though this is way awkward. So if this is not the same, then we count the number. I'm really bad at math. So then here, maybe we could say something like f of word 1 of this. I'm going to do this in a very dumb way, but increment by 1, right? Or maybe just, yeah, I mean, okay, now I see it. Okay, fine. So then operations is equal to 0. Maybe in set. Am I doing it? Like, why does it, Am I off by 1 on my indenting? Why is it like this? What happened? I'm so confused. Why is it like auto? Like, why is it my? I think Leetcode is just messing with me at this point, honestly. Like, why is it like why is it off by 1 space? Where's this? Okay. Leetcode, I hate everything about. I don't know. But why are these lines wrong? Is it this one? Is it because I had it wrong earlier? Maybe I had it wrong earlier, and then it's just off by thing in one place, and then now everything is off. Alright, well, still blame it on Leetcode. Okay, so then now, okay, we have a set is equal to set, right? Or maybe even F. Okay, I guess I did have that right. So then, right? And then we could match it later, really, honestly. Right, so then now, okay, fine, right? So if f of the opposite of this, probably should use a helper, honestly, but if the opposite of this is greater than 0, then we decrement this and ops increment by 1. Otherwise, we take this thing and we increment it. And then at the end, we just return operations plus sum of f of values. I think is enough. Something like that, maybe? Yeah, I know the indent doesn't match thing because it's very confusing. I don't know what happened to other indents. Alright, let's see. Hopefully this one's right. Okay, yeah, we have to change it back. So basically that's like greedy, right? 4422. I guess we are good. 4422, I guess we are good. I guess that, I don't know if that rhymes. Okay, let's give a quick submit. Well, was hoping. What's this wrong on? I put 3, but so there's a better answer. How much time do I have left? I have 22 or 20 minutes left. Okay, so we have this. What is this reverse? DCBA. So that doesn't seem like that would be better, right? Because oh, and then 2 swaps, so that's 3. That sounds. Oh, but they expected 2. What is 2? Oh, 2 is just A B. No, wait, what? A and C and B and D, so that's 2. Okay. Oh, this is what I was at. Okay, so this is the case where I was saying earlier, where we have A B, because you do that through swap, and this is where the dynamic programming I wasn't sure about. And then, sure enough, that is the problem. Okay, but I think now, if we're not doing a reverse, we're convinced that we could do the same thing here, right? Maybe? Okay. Let's just say I1 is equal to left plus offset, because that was too much typing. I2 is equal to right minus offset, and then now, yeah, if word 1 of I1 is not equal to word 2 of I2, then yeah, we see if plus word 2 of I2. No, you want to reverse. So if they're not the same, you see if the reverse exists. Yeah, okay. If this is greater than 0, then, well, else. Okay, and then now this is just going to be not reversing, and then it is ops plus sum of f dot values again. And let's see. Okay, now we have 2. Is the answer right for this, or I don't think so, right? Because I think there's some 4s in here. All right. Oh, I'm dumb. This is, I reversed it by accident. I'm just like copy and pasting from the code mentally. So yeah. So that doesn't make sense, right? So this is I1, right? So it's just I1 all around. Okay, fine. I mean, technically you don't even need the 1 in the I1, but let's just see if it works first. 44222. I think that's right? What's the wrong answer? It's corrected 2. I submit. 444. Okay. Yeah. I mean, definitely no Gucci, but really weird problem. Honestly, okay. I mean, I think I just didn't understand what the problem was asking for a long time, as you saw. I don't know how I feel about it, honestly, because I feel like I could have done better. I could have also done worse. I think Q4 was an awkward one in general. But I don't know. I don't know what to make of it. Let's do a quick retro on all the problems real quick. Q1, yeah, I just had a silly mistake here. I mean, obviously I shouldn't have make a copy of this, and as a result I just didn't solve. Usually I do, though. I don't know why today I'm just a little bit dumb about it, and that cost me a wrong answer and a lot of debugging time. I don't know why this doesn't how did I, okay. This one, yeah, I had a typo here, which is a little bit sad because I times this by n by accident. I don't know how. But yeah, I mean, how long did I spend on this one? 6 minutes, because I was just not confident about, like, it is a very weird problem. I think it is almost like an application of transitive property, which took me a while, to be frank. This one, yeah, I mean, I ended up taking 15 minutes, which feels a little bit slow. I think the left thing, this is one thing that I'm a little bit careless sometimes, is that I just removed too many things instead of here to get the bell. As a result, that was a little bit slow. But this is a very hard medium problem. I mean, it's not hard only in the sense that they've done quite a few problems before, right, with these things, but like it is not an easy medium, especially if you, unless like, yeah, this is not a good, it is not an easy medium problem unless you've done like a lot of dynamic program problems. This is so hard, honestly. I mean, like I said, like I know it because did I do this? Yeah. Oops, that pressed tab by accident. But yeah, like I know how to solve this, but it is ridiculous that this should be that should be a medium. So that should be a hard, if you ask me. But yeah, in Q4, I think, honestly, I don't think it was that bad. I just didn't understand what it was asking. And I think some part of it, I just jumped to dynamic programming because, I don't know, I'm dynamic programmer. But, and maybe this is still wrong. Maybe this fails system test. But, I don't know. This is the way that I end up doing. So, yeah. I don't know. A very weird contest in general. The really weird problem set. I feel like, yeah, 1, 2, 1 and 2 I'm okay with. I mean, I made silly mistakes. 2 is a little bit weird still, honestly. 3 is a standard problem, like standard Leetcode problem, but too hard for Q3. And Q4 is fine. It's a lot more like proof and greedy and stuff like that. But I think some of it is just ill-defined. I don't know what reverse substring means with respect to indexes and all these other things. So I don't know. Anyway, that is all I have for this one. That's all I have for this contest. Thanks for watching. Stay good, stay healthy, do good mental health. I'll see y'all later. Take care. Bye bye.